Summer is here, and believe it or not, the 4th of July will be here before you know it. Unfortunately, roughly thousands upon thousands of people will spend their 4th of July in an emergency room due to, well, just not being too bright. Edgar Calloway is here from North Star EMS to tell us more. Edgar, how's it going, buddy?
Man, fantastic.
Good to see you
Glad to be
again.
here. It's hot, though.
It is hot.
Turn the air conditioner on.
Well, I'm doing what I can. Talk to us a little bit about the 4th of July is coming up, and people, they like to, have a little drinky poo, as I like to call it,
Yeah.
and that can just lead to a variety of problems.
Well, it does. Fireworks are dangerous just in and of themselves.
Right.
Short fuse, so to speak.
Right.
But explosions, gunpowder, shrapnel, that kind of thing. So you mix that with any substance that might alter your consciousness, and now you've got a bad mix. And what it really comes down to is the summertime, everybody's out, you're having a good time. Accidents are going to happen, but if you be smart, or you end up messing up your whole summer, your 4th of July, or your time off from school, or whatever the case is. So don't mix alcohol with explosives.
There you
It's
go.
just a bad deal.
So if you're somewhere where it's going to be legal to have fireworks, and incidentally, city limits, not legal in Tuscaloosa, the city of Tuscaloosa at least, legal out in the county, legal in Northport, legal in other places, but not inside the city limits. If you're the guy drinking, you don't need to be the guy lighting the fireworks.
Right, back up.
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely.
Back up.
All right, let's talk a little bit about driving around, getting from place to place, because people probably go to a barbecue, and then they may want to come to Celebration on the River. Again, if you've been drinking, you don't need to be the guy driving, right?
Right. Kind of once you've had a drink, you are under the influence technically. Let's just say nothing happens until the police officer pulls you over. So you spend the weekend in jail or worse. But certainly if you have an accident, then you end up being a patient of ours and maybe in the emergency room or worse. So be smart and don't let your fun cost you your summer or your weekend.
Absolutely. The 4th, I know, is a very busy day for you guys.
Absolutely.
You're an EMT. What role does alcohol tend to play in the injuries that you see? Well, not so much the role, but what percentage of injuries would you attribute to alcohol-related injuries?
I would say in summertime-related accidents, recreational accidents, better than 50%.
Really?
Boating, car accidents, if it happens after midnight, it's pretty much alcohol. So it's really huge. And it could be avoided and averted simply by looking ahead and having a designated driver, calling a cab, or going to sleep on the steps. But don't get on the road, driving place to place, even during the day. It's not recommended. It puts you in a position of nothing good can really come out of it.
That's right. Plus, it's illegal. You're breaking the law. All right, really quickly, we'll go back to fireworks. And I don't want to beat up fireworks. I've got friends that sell fireworks. I played with fireworks whenever I was a kid. They're fine.
Yeah.
And they are a little bit dangerous, but if you're smart about it, you don't have to worry about it
Did you
too
ever
much.
flush one at school?
I can't comment on that. Let's really quickly. You sent us some tips, just some general tips. Don't let the kids, the really small kids, just don't let them have them at all. Sparklers, anything. People think those sparklers are safe, and they are, but they are so stinking hot. So if you're a little kid, you're 3 or 4 years old, it's very easy to pick up the wrong end of that thing after it's gone out, and that hurts. I did that whenever I was a kid. Supervise the older kids. Be sure to use your fireworks outdoors. Keeping the bucket of water around. Let's see, what else we got here?
Eye protection. You
go.
buy a weed eater now, you get eye protection. So eye protection. Put on your weed eater glasses.
There you go. Or put on your Danny glasses
Yeah.
if you have those. Coming to an optometrist near you very soon. Your Danny glasses. All right, and don't relight any of them, right?
Yeah, once you shorten the fuse,
That's it.
Yeah.
You're just asking for trouble. Don't shoot them at other people, despite how fun it may look, despite what your uncle told you he did back in high school.
And if we don't get rain,
There you go. Be super, super careful. Edgar, we're out of time, but thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, great. Glad to be here.
You can find out more about North Star EMS online at northstar-ems.us. And if you've got an emergency, pick up the phone and dial 911.